What's up, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr back up in this piece, and it's that time for a DVD, Blu-ray, and VHS update. Now, if you've been following me for quite a while now, you've noticed in the past couple months I've been picking up a lot of Asian cinema as of late. Well, the trend continues for this update. Let's start off with the Amazon pickups. And on Amazon, I'm always looking for a deal. Rarely do I spend over $10 on an item, and the majority of these will be like $5 and under. So let's kick things off with the Machine Girl Steelbook, pure sex right here. Lovely, lovely, sexy edition. This is the ultimate 3-disc DVD edition, which I've always wanted in the past, but just never pulled the trigger. I saw this come up for $5 new, and yep, right away jumped on it. Now the outside's awesome, but so are the guts. And inside we have a 22-minute short film titled here Machine Girl Light, aka Shyness Machine Girl, also directed by Noboru Iguchi, with gore effects from Nishimura. And he also, I believe he was also the cinematographer for this. But you have like some cast who return to reprise their roles, and it's awesome. It's exactly what you would expect from an Iguchi film. Lots of fun. Yeah. Subtitles included. I saw it years ago on YouTube without subtitles, but that was a treat. I really enjoyed it. And you also have your special features here, which is like over an hour of special features that aren't included in the original release. And yeah, you have your bonus Nishimura, Iguchi, and plenty of Asami behind the scenes goodness as well. Yeah, so really happy to finally have this edition. I really got my fix, and I enjoyed watching it this past weekend. I was grinning from ear to ear, and I definitely will be giving that 22-minute short film plenty of rewatches throughout the months to come. All right, speaking of Asami, Yakuza Hunter's Final Death Ride Battle. Recent pickup. Actually, I just got this in yesterday, and I watched it yesterday. And what makes this very unique is that it's like a throwback to the Pinky Violence films from the 1970s. And I feel they captured that atmosphere the best they could with their awesome outfits, that are, styling, and some off the wall antics and gore, which is provided by Yoshihiro Nishimura as well. That's always a plus. And the sexy Asami, who's not only hot, but kicks major ass in this. Yeah, lots of fun. Glad to have that. And in case you're curious, there's also another one called Yakuza Hunter's Duel in Hell, which is also pretty good, starring Asami, and Hitomi Miwa are like her nemesis in that one. She's hot as well. All right, speaking of Pinky Violence, we'll start off with some original movies right here that I picked up. Delinquent Girl Bosses, The Collection. Now, these are from the 1970s, released from Toei, who was going up against Nekatsu at the time, who had just released Stray Cat Rock series in the early 70s. Now they have the Delinquent Girl Boss, Blossoming Night Dreams, which is just phenomenal. I loved it. And Girl Boss Revenge Sukaban, which also is awesome. The two lead actresses in this are just phenomenal as well. But I think Delinquent Girl Boss, Blossoming Night Dream is the cherry on top for this set right here. They're both great though. You have Reiko Oshida, who plays Rika in this, and man, I swear I was having like flashbacks. I thought she was like Asami. She had like some Asami like traits in this, even though she came way before Asami. But these are both two great solid films in the Peaky Violence series. And I hope to check out the rest of the spin-offs. There's plenty more as well. All right, let's jump into Yo-Yo Girl Cop. Yo-Yo Girl Cop, yes. AKA part 3 of the Sukaban Deka movie series. And it's exactly what you think it is. It's a delinquent schoolgirl with a yo-yo that kicks major ass. This is directed by Kenta Fukasaku, who's also done Black Rat, X-Cross, and helped finish up Battle Royale 2 for his dad when he passed. Lots of fun, though. And yeah, just by the back and the cover alone, you know what you're getting into. I really enjoyed it. All right, jump into Harakiri, Death of a Samurai, directed by Takashi Miike. Now, this one I saw for $3 new. How could I not pick this up? Really glad to add this to the Takashi Miike collection, which I've kind of neglected through the past couple of years, which I plan to, fix that. Let's put it that way. Yeah, this is a nice little slow burn period piece. You know, when the samurai were fading out, and it's a really bleak and a really dark atmosphere. Really enjoyed it. So I'm really glad I picked up the Blu-ray of this because it's a really dark film. Um, so the the 1080p, what have you, it picks up on those tints of black and the shadows and very well. You know, you don't get lost in the murkiness. I'll put it that way. But solid film. All right, next up we have a Hong Kong Shaw Brothers Kung Fu classic, Heroes 2, directed by Chang Sheh, one of my favorite directors at the time. You know, he did Five Elemental Ninjas and Five Deadly Venoms, probably my favorite one he's done. This one was pretty good too. I'm just happy to check this one out in 1080p, and transfer was great. This stars Chen Kuntai. You've seen him in plenty of movies, and Alexander Fusheng, one handsome stud, man. He's awesome too. It's sad that he passed at such a young age, but I was really happy to check this out on Blu-ray to see how it hold up, and it looks great, man. Yeah. All right, next up we have Gallants from 2010. This is a kung fu comedy. This one stars an older Chen Kuntai and Lung Su Lung, and they're playing some senior citizens that are getting picked on. They're getting harassed. Their tea houses, which used to be a martial arts school, and their master who's in a coma snaps out of it, and they try to their best to cover up what they've done wrong, and since he's been in a coma, to restore the honor. Lots of fun though. This has a lot of charm, man, and Teddy Robin in this, who plays the master, he steals the show. But I really enjoyed this. Check it out if you like kung fu comedies. Lots of fun. All right, guys, that's going to be it for my Amazon scores. Next up, we have this awesome package courtesy of DJ Boy 3275. As you can see here, this is the Zatoichi Blu-ray set that Criterion put out, and we talked about this set on a Demented Domain, and next thing you know, it's sitting in my mailbox. Thank you so much, Danny, for this awesome gift, man. It's just a lovely set, and I actually just cracked into it today. I was catching up on those Amazon pickups, that way I could have something to talk about. And now I have disc 1 in the player, and the transfer looks great on the first movie. The first movie's in black and white, but wow, it looks crisp as hell. And yeah, each disc, has 3 movies in it. And I've only ever got up to part 10 when I was watching these. I was actually watching them on YouTube, but now I can watch them all in Blu-ray quality. And they go up to movie 25, and I'm starting from scratch because these movies are really awesome. They have a lot of charm as well. And here's your booklet right here, which has phenomenal artwork. Oh yeah, let me show the back of this. Got to show that dice game. Dice game is each movie has like a dice game, and they're very important to each movie. Yeah, it's awesome. And here's the book as well. Awesome artwork. If you've never seen a Zatoichi movie, he's a blind swordsman. He goes into a village, and he plays some dice. He meets some women, and he eats food, and he saves the village, and he kills the bad guys. He's awesome, man. He's a badass, man, and he's also comedic at times, man. These movies are just like they have everything: a little bit of comedy, some murder, some killings, people doing bad. He saves the day. It's all around good stuff, man. Zatoichi. Thanks again, Danny. I really love this set, and can't wait to watch all 25 films in glorious Blu-ray. All right, next up we have some gifts from Rachel, who came up to visit this past weekend. I had a special homie in town, but I'll get to him in a second. But she came by and hooked me up with Acacia, South Korean horror I've never seen, from the Tarn Asia Extreme line, which is always awesome. Iron Monkey, so glad to have this back in the collection. This is probably the very first Donnie Yen film I saw years back, and wow, so good, man. The choreography in this is just phenomenal, man. Yuen Won Ping is just a master. And Life of Pi, which I have not seen yet. She said it's awesome though, and I like cats, especially big cats. And I believe this is like a young man and a tiger are stranded on a boat and they go on an adventure. It's directed by Ang Lee. Ang Lee is awesome too. All right, next up, a package from Sean Donohue. He hooked me up with RoboCop 2-disc collector's edition, a very sexy edition. This also has the unrated director's cut, and I can't wait to crack into this. It's been way too long since I've seen RoboCop, man. And one I haven't seen at all, Blues Brothers. Never seen this. It's on Cinemax. Maybe it was coming on. I might have caught a piece here and there, but I've never seen the whole movie from beginning to scratch. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd. I'm down. 80s comedy. Thanks again, Sean, for that, and thanks again, Rachel. Really enjoyed those packages. All right, so a Fiend on film. Dave K came to Austin this past weekend, and wow, we had a blast hanging out. We went downtown, and we went to Goodwills, pawn shops, used record stores. We went to independent video stores that are still alive here in Austin. We did as much as we could fit in 3.5 days, or 2.5 days, I believe. It was around there. But he hooked me up with a few goodies on his arrival. He hooked me up with Survive Style 5, which is one I haven't even heard of until he brought it up. And he gave me his copy after he got done watching it. This stars Tadanobu Asano, who probably best known for Kakihara and Ichi the Killer. But this also has Vinnie Jones and Sonny Chiba in it. So really curious to check this one out. And he also hooked me up with Baptism of Blood from 1996. That cover art alone really intrigues me. Some disfigured old lady there, and yeah, man, a hot babe holding a shotgun. I'm down. Sign me up. So looking forward to checking that out. And yeah, thanks again, Dave K. We had a blast. Now here's what we picked up while he was down. This is like pawn shops and all those used places we went to, looking for treasure. So I'm just going to fly through these because I haven't checked these out at all yet. So I'm going to breeze through them fairly quickly. My bad. All right, House of Flying Daggers. Picked this up at Half Price Books. $2. Couldn't pass it up. In great condition. They always clean all their discs. And yeah, so I'm really happy to have that. Love me some Z Zhang and Andy Lau. Can't go wrong. Plus the director's phenomenal too. Zhang's Yimou. Yeah. Really looking forward to checking out The Great Wall. I haven't seen it yet. All right. So VHS, we have Love Song of Vengeance, Part 2 of Lady Snowblood, starring Meiko Kaji right here. She's hot, man. I do have the first part on DVD, but I've never seen the second one. So I was a little hesitant to pull the trigger on this. It was $4, but it's in widescreen. I believe it's fully uncut, and it's also has subtitles. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out. And yeah, I'll eventually get around to picking up the Blue at some point, But this also was released by Anime Ego, who released the first DVD, and that's the one I own. All right, another VHS here. We have Jet Li: The Legend 2. This was $1 pickup, and yeah, always fun to add a new Jet Li movie to the collection. I'm not sure if I've seen this one yet, but yeah, I'll hold on to that till I find it on DVD. All right, now let's jump on to the pawn shop pickups. We have Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. This was a very sexy find right here. A South Korean Region 3 release, which was just like just hanging out at the local pawn shop. Now, there's a bit of damage on the spine, but I don't have OCD or anything like that, so I'll be just fine. But yeah, it's a really pretty South Korean edition release with your little insert right here. And I did catch a movie like years back on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so very cool to have this. All right, some Dragon Dynasty. Picked up The City of Violence. I believe it's a South Korean movie. I have not seen this one, but I heard good things. My homeboy Bones told me this is like watching The Warriors on MA. I think that's a drug he tried to refer to, or he referred to. I'm not sure. I haven't done drugs in a while. No, just kidding. All right. Infernal Affairs 2. Yeah, this is from the Infernal Affairs series. I think there's 3 of them. Don't quote me on that. But this is part 2. And yeah, Dragon Dynasty, I'm always down to pick them up when I see them at the pawn shop. They don't disappoint. Tai Chi Master. The Tai Chi Master. This is a film by Yen Won Ping, but this is actually like a a TV miniseries that was released in Hong Kong, and they put it all on one disc. Thankfully, this is a nice Tai Sang release. I love Tai Sang releases, and this stars Jackie Wu, aka Wu Jing. He's in this. He's like the lead guy in there. All right, and Unleashed, unrated, with a slipcover. Ooh, look at that prismatic slipcover sexiness. I have not seen this in years, so I'm really stoked to check it out and add it to the Jet Li collection. All right, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, or Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation, all on one disc. Yep, there you go. Can't wait to check that out. It's been so long since I've seen them, but I'm glad to have them. Dune, and this is the widescreen, sexy David Lynch edition. And it's been a year since I've seen Dune, but I'm happy to add that to the sci-fi collection. And we're going to finish off with Jupiter Ascending. This is from the Wachowskis, and this is one of their newer movies, which, I probably wouldn't pick up if it was over $1. So I have nothing to lose here. Their other movie that they, Cloud Atlas, was pretty good. I enjoyed it, well, mainly because of Duna Bay, but I'm not the biggest Mila Kunis fan. But yeah, Jupiter Ascending. How bad could it be? All right, guys, that's going to be it for my February pickups vid. And I hope you enjoyed all the Asian cinema goodness. Thanks again to Danny, Rachel, Sean, David. And I want to give a heads up as well. If you don't see me on Facebook anymore, it's because Facebook, they disabled my account back in late October. I keep forgetting to give you guys a heads up, just in case you think I unfriended you or blocked you. That's not the case. They disabled my account. I can't recover it at all. So I'm still on Facebook. You can hit me up under the alias Beth Ann. Crazy long story, but I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, and I'm always on Instagram under Midnitekrawlr. So check me out there, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.